It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Throwing is Hurts. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens, 70 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6.
Oh, my God.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Hurts to throw. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A first down carry for Barkley. And he takes us up right near the 45-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A.J. Brown.
Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell.
Why the fuck?
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I'm gonna do this.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he is
All that jittery shit is not gonna keep working, bro.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Yeah, all those quick hikes.
And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
No. Oh my God!
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley.
I don't think he was. I don't even think he was in.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
But whatever.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To throw is Wilson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
17.
3rd and 19. Here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
I don't understand that. That don't make no sense. Like, why the fuck?
That's how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Everybody lined up on that side, huh? Okay.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Warren.
You're still doing the same thing.
Up there, and it's a 1st down.
Still coming down with 17. Coming down with 17. And then
Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens.
come on, bro. Like, okay.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens.
Oh my God, Pickens, what you doing?
It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands.
Bump and run is wild. Bump and run. What the fuck is you talking about?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
What this nigga's talking about?
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss play, it's Harris. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. Now Wilson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now Wilson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
See this guy right here? You see him? He scooted over, right? Watch this, nigga. 58. Watch. This guy right here.
They go play action with Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And his defense is going to get the football
They keep flipping the play, fucking up the alignment on purpose.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he's got it inside the 10.
I can't. He's hiking it so quick. Flipping the play.
52 yards.
Oh.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're down to 3 touchdowns in 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Motion play, they got too much.
Is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Darnell Washington, 30 yards. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this in the locker room.
Yeah, that's why he's hiking the ball quick. I can't even line the nigga up. What the fuck?
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop
AJ.
one, I have to remind myself, we have to look out of these guys. Block and catch the football.
That's how you play defense. That's how you play coverage. You spy with the actual person that's supposed to be a spy. AJ. Go ahead, throw it away.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. He's going deep for Brown. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here. Trailing
We got
and looking for
1, 2,
Yeah, you're right about
3 rushers. We got the number 90 right here.
Was in the passing game.
Look, like, why is this guy?
In a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
I don't.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Right. I don't know who watching the stream, but watch this. Number 19 right here. 19.
And run off a bunch more plays.
So you flip this around, right? This dude's covering. And then he's on 19. He's spinning around trying to, because he knows that the rush is coming. I don't understand that. We're going to bring 19 right there.
Desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel so good that I'm that good that people got to do all this. Bring Austin back on this side.
Man in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
My man. Fucking bullshit, dog.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This short throw caught by
Always that fucking
he's taken down
cross.
inside the 30.
You know what?
17
Let me go
yards
back
on
to
the
my
catch and
old
run. It's a
defense.
first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots it.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
That's covered.
First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
That's why you don't click. Because you see how I just blew right past you. Luckily you had somebody else chasing.
Not the smartest of throws.
That's exactly why you don't click.
Much into balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
After the interception, here's Wilson. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
That's not face mask?
They can only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field.
Set that nigga on the inside.
Getting a pick of their own.
So no,
I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, he saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit.
Somebody on the drag.
Takes the field again.
He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh my God!
And he just falls short down at the
1-yard
line.
I don't care no more. He can score.
A big play there for Philly. 58 yards.
I don't care no more. He can score that one. Because that's ridiculous.
That didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 3 quarters in the books. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
All this gonna be is a toss.
Barkley
There you go.
again, and they'll run
I know it's gonna be a toss. Cause he does that and he stutters, bro. I know it's gonna be a toss.
Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Hurts will throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the
You better hope that don't cost you in the end.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, offense versus defense.
Mike,
I want the ball in the hands
what the fuck is you doing?
X, Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's 2nd and 10. You know, Wilson going to change things up here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he knocks the ball away and he throws incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
No block. I can't do no blocks, bro. I can't.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
This boy play ball. Too much fucking motion.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I've had this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Yeah, too much fucking motion plays.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Wilson.
I can't even get out my route.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
You see all those red?
Now on 3rd and long Oh, he tried to
That's
fit
all.
in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Look how he keep doing that speed shit, man.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate
I'm not even
measures.
tripping.
Down big, they
I
just
can
sent
lose
their
the game.
receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
It's a flag. It's a corner. It's a flag. It's a corner.
Isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's
Look
dropped
at
at the
this. All these motion
23-yard
fucking
line.
plays, man. Motion. I hate, bro. These niggas play like this.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next
I gotta worry about
drive.
nothing again.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
63 all the way out there.
Because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That went down the field for Freiermuth. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
To throw is Wilson. Got his man, it's Warren. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they use your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline.
Sammy Sideline, you know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin
Watch the
drop
flat.
right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They work
Tight
now
end
on
flat.
2nd and
Tight
9.
end flat.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Tight end.
Hurts going to move him around. On 2nd and goal, Hurts. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Wilson.
What? I pressed triangle.
Too much this time. Down
Okay.
he goes. Now the
Okay.
Steelers use the first of
Okay.
their 3 timeouts.
Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time.
Ticks to go in the football game. Here's Wilson to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime,
he's got a man complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
he'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early.
Nigga try to do a double pass on me. Get out of here, nigga. You thought you finished this Madden 2001?
Errors for themselves because they
Get out of there, boy.
They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
No. I literally watched. So I knew he was going over there.
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.